Last night's episode of NXT was crazy good. It was on their last episode before this weekend's event, Worlds Collide. January 22nd, 2020. How and why was it so good? Allow me to explain. The first match of the night was the semifinals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, where the grizzled young veterans Zach Gibson and James Drake went up against the Undisputed Era, the tag team champions, the NXT tag team champions, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Very good match, very good tag team match. Imperium's music distracted Fish and O'Reilly because the Imperium and Undisputed Era are going to go to one clash at Worlds Collide. Imperium music hits, and Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly were both distracted, and Drake and Gibson countered and did a finisher. 1, 2, 3. Zach Gibson and James Drake are going to the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. After this match, it was Io Shirai going one-on-one with Toni Storm. Toni Storm is going to face Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship at Worlds Collide. So in this match was, I guess, make her look strong, in this match. Very good match. Both of these women are not only the top females in the company, but the top just superstars in the entire NXT. Bianca Belair, however, towards the end of this match came out and attacked Storm because she's getting the opportunity before her, because Bianca Belair just last week won a Battle Royal to get a shot at Rhea Ripley, and she feels like she could get her opportunity before Toni. But Toni getting her opportunity at Worlds Collide, which is this Saturday. So she calls the disqualification. Rhea Ripley comes out and fights off really both of them. And Io just come out and attack Ripley and Belair. And Toni Storm takes out all of them. Just like, takes out all of them, and she poses with the title, which ends the segment. After this match, it was a short but great match. Finn Balor versus Hakeem Wilde. This was a good win for Finn Balor to look good in his match towards Worlds Collide when he goes one-on-one with Elijah Dragonovich, I think. So Balor wins this match with a coup de grace in 1916. After this match, it was Shayna Baszler against Shotzi Blackheart. This match came about when Blackheart eliminated the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler in the Battle Royal just last week. This was a pretty good match. Obviously, it was pretty predictable. Baszler was going to win, obviously, but within the good showing, Blackheart did pretty decent in this match. Obviously, Baszler was going to win, obviously, but within wrestling, you can look good in defeat, and that was Blackheart. Baszler wins this match by passing out pretty much Blackheart in her finisher. Submission finisher. After this match, it was the other semifinals of the Tag Team Classic, where the Broserweights of Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle versus the two members of Imperium, Marcel and Fabian. Great match. Great match. Phenomenal match. Back and forth. This is a great match. Matt Riddle actually and Pete Dunne wins this match, and they go on to face the grizzled young veterans in the final of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. I think it's funny that this Tag Team Classic thing has been going on for like 3-4 years. And every single time in the finals, it's always two people that are not really a team. They just, the company just put two guys together that wasn't really doing anything. And they go to the finals. Either they win or they're in the finals. Just the inaugural Tag Team Classic, it was Finn and Hideo Itami, I believe. I don't know. Was it Finn Balor and Tommy? It was Finn Balor and somebody. They went to the finals. They didn't win, I believe. I don't remember. But and last year it was Aleister Black and Ricochet. They won it. Now this year is Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. I feel like that's a slap in the face to the tag team division. I mean, just two guys that's just not doing anything currently. They just put them in the thing, and I mean it's good to keep momentum going as far as what both of those individuals are doing. But I mean, I feel like that's just Imperium could have won this. Era could have won this. They've never won a Tag Team Classic, and they've been in every single one. So I'm pulling for the vets, man. I'm pulling for the vets, but history shows that two individuals coming together can win this. Finn Balor and Samoa Joe won the inaugural. I said Hideo Itami. It was Joe and Balor, then it was Aleister and Ricochet. Now, I want a real tag team to win this. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm pulling for the vets in that match. And then in the main event of last night's episode was Roderick Strong versus Keith Lee. Keith Lee. Roderick Strong defending his North American Championship against Keith Lee. Great match. Of course, Kyle, Adam Cole, and Bobby Fish was at Roderick's side. That was outside, and they distracted Lee a handful of times, but fighting them off, Lee was determined to walk out of Full Sail as the North American champion, and he did so. He defeated Roderick Strong, and he's a new champion. Man, I was so happy. Man. And then similar to Blackpool TakeOver 2 when Undisputed Era came out to attack Imperium. Imperium came out and attacked Era after the match and ending last night's episode in the brawl between the two teams. I'm looking very forward to Worlds Collide. I feel like every single match can be a show stealer. Like I said, it's going to be main evented by Undisputed Era and Imperium. But you got matches like the Fatal 4-Way for the Cruiserweight title. Garza, Scott, and the two other competitors have yet been announced. But I feel like that's going to be good. Like I said, Rhea Ripley defending her title against Tony. Mia Yim against Kaylee Ray, the current NXT UK Women's Champion. The Dusty Rhodes Classic vets and the Broserweights of Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle. Let me see who else is on that card. DIY, the return of DIY versus Mustache Mountain. My God, I'm looking forward to that match. Tag team wrestling at its finest. Then, of course, like I said earlier, Finn Balor versus Elijah Dragovich. This card is going to be phenomenal. I'm going to be tuned in Y'all better be tuning in. You know what I'm saying? And last night was a good one. Like I said, it was the last episode before the Worlds Collide event. NXT versus NXT UK. So, man, Keith Lee, the new champion. Keith Lee. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited. I'm excited. Royal Rumble this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty hyped right now. So, this was NXT from the 22nd of January in Full Sail, of course. And until next week. Until next week. Yes, sir.